irresistible. Have a taste of nourishing excitement today. Honeywell noodles is available in markets and shops near you. Honeywell noodles. Enjoy it.
I hear the sound of greatness. I hear the wings of the eagles as they rise. I hear the drums of Africa, the cherry crown, sound of victory inside. Let's open our hearts and give it our minds to show the world we have the power. We did it before, let's do it again. We can be the wind beneath the eagle. Fly again, once again, we will fly with the eagle. We'll be there, till the end, and we'll fly with the eagle. Cause we know the end is victory. Yes, we know we're men of right. We'll fly with victory, and we'll fly with the eagle.
Guinness, made of more. What does it take to give every detail the attention it deserves? To build a loyal fan base of millions across the globe? It takes total commitment and an unwavering desire to be better for those we serve. We fully understand this at FCMB. That's why we perform at the highest professional levels as we constantly seek new ways to be better for you. FCMB, my bank and I.
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. Reminder of our top stories. Federal government says economic growth is satisfactory. Former President Obasanjo dismisses claims of steady growth in the nation. Our continuing series on the midterm assessment of the administration. Tonight our focus is on politics and the United Kingdom to return 90 Afghan detainees to the authorities. There are a number of ways that you can keep up with our top stories here on Channels Television. There's the website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. If you're on the go, then visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on an iPad, iPhone or BlackBerry. And you can also download the Channels TV app for Android and Nokia 920 devices from their respective stores. The Senate President, David Mark, has declared that there is no alternative to democracy as a system of government. In a goodwill message to mark this year's Democracy Day, Senator Mark noted that Nigerians have by choice and design accepted the democratic culture in spite of some shortcomings. He also said that Nigeria as a nation has overcome the teething problems associated with democracy and is ready to move forward. Now, in his own message, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwal, urged Nigerians to nurture and protect the country's democracy by participating in the governance process at all levels. He asked Nigerians not to forget the devastating effects of military rule, saying people should roll out the drums and celebrate 14 years of democracy, irrespective of the current challenges. And as part of activities to mark the 2013 Democracy Day, some Nigerians in the nation's capital took to a solidarity walk to advance the cause of democracy and national unity. The group, under the aegis of the National Democracy Stakeholders Group, explained that the walk, which symbolizes peace, is also a call to all ethnic groups in the country to work for the unity of Nigeria. Now, after the general elections in 2011 ushered in another era of democratic governance in the country, the political arena has remained very busy. There have been realignments of alliances, more elections, and even the extinction of some political parties. In continuation of our midterm report series on this administration, our correspondent Charles Eruka examines the pulse of political activities in the last 2 years.
It may have been with some pessimism that Nigerians went to the polls in 2011. But afterwards, many conceded that the Independent National Electoral Commission had performed far better than in the previous elections. INEC subsequently conducted rescheduled, delayed or court-ordered governorship elections in states including Adamawa, Bayelsa, Cross River, Edo, Kebbi, Kogi and Ondo.
We don't need any problem, please.
Even the most die-hard critics had to commend the commission led by Professor Atahiru Jega.
If people are fixated on the outcome or on whether those elections are being overturned by the tribunal, I think that people will not get the point we're trying to make. The point we're trying to make is that the actual conduct of the election didn't give us confidence that INEC was learning fast and that we are going to see a quantum leap in INEC's performance as we move towards 2015.
However, the electoral umpire has come in for a lot of stick when from 2012 it decided to deregister well over half of the country's 65 political parties.
There is something lacking in the laws concerning registration and the registration of parties. As for the registration, I think, yes, after an election, is normal, is right to deregister those parties that have not been able to do it. But then, we should, I think what we need is to have a preparatory period for registering a new party.
When the National Assembly then made an electoral act that then provides that if a political party does not win an election, it can no longer be a political party. That definition flies in the face of the constitutional definition of a political party. So there is a contradiction.
4 of the country's leading political parties have also orchestrated a further reduction in the number of parties. The Action Congress of Nigeria, the Congress for Progressive Change, the All Nigeria People's Party, and a faction of the All Progressive Grand Alliance decided to merge into a single political party with the name the All Progressives Congress, APC.
to everybody equally. APC!
But the newfound alliance quickly came under threat when another APC, the African People's Congress, made a bid for registration by INEC. The political drama it sparked is still unfolding.
APC is not going to sit back and watch these dark forces in INEC acting under the influence of the Lagos Mafia. Deny APC its constitutional right.
We are aware that some people are trying to face on this chief and that INEC should take note. And we say loud and clear, we are not going to be stampeded by anybody.
Meanwhile, within the ruling People's Democratic Party, some significant battles raged, giving rise to speculations of a split within the party's ranks. At the center of it all was the Nigerian Governors Forum led by Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amechi, which had emerged as a formidable pressure group in politics and governance. Perhaps to check the growing influence of the state governors, the PDP would create its own Governors Forum, chaired by Governor Godswill Akpabio of Akwa Ibom State. But the underlying tensions fully exploded when the governors recently met to elect a new chairman.
Governor Chibuke Amechi of River State emerged winner.
Both the incumbent, Mr. Amechi, and his counterpart from Plateau, Governor Jonah Jang, have been claiming victory.
Further discussion about Nigeria Governors Forum should be referred to me as the chairman of the Nigeria Government Forum as from today.
Well, to discuss developments in the political arena in the last few years, I'm now being joined on the News at 10 by a trustee for the AWO Center for Ideology, Democracy and Good Governance, Professor Akin Oyebode. Thank you so much for joining us on the News at 10.
You're welcome.
Well, it's been a busy day for Nigeria politically, this Democracy Day, and we have the President's midterm report or review, which was presented today. I'd like to start from his comments there, and he had said develop your marking scheme and mark us. You're a professor. What grades